What is going on, guys? CWpoke here, back with a very special video. Now, Pokemon Sun and Moon still have quite a ways to go until they are finally released, but everyone is getting incredibly hyped for them, and I am by no means any different. I cannot wait, and I'm already getting so excited looking at fan art and a bunch of really cool ideas that people are bringing onto the table in order to say, hey, this is what I want to see, or this is what I think might happen. So what I decided to do was go ahead and look at 10 Pokemon that I'd really like to see get Mega Evolutions and look at some fan art designs for them, and well, gonna show you guys what they are. So without further ado, let's jump straight into it. Starting off at number 10, I actually had to be a little biased for this one and go with Mega Ursaring. Now, to be fair, this actually could make a lot of sense. Looking back at Teddy Ursa's design, you can see the nice little moon shape on its forehead, and well, Ursaring's stomach has sort of like that eclipse moon ring sort of thing on its stomach. So this could actually work really well for Game Freak, and this could possibly be a Mega Stone that is exclusive to the Pokemon Moon version, further proving that Pokemon Sun will be the inferior version to Pokemon Moon. But biases aside, I think this could be a really cool option, and looking at this design in particular, you could also do some really cool things. For instance, this could be the very first normal rock type or normal dark type. Just looking at this design, it looks kind of darker than Ursaring already does, and it also has those elements of like a moon or a meteorite on it. I think this looks really sick for a design, and I would love to see something like this actually make it into the final game. Number 9 has to go to Gen 1's Muck. Muck has always been a fairly underwhelming poison type with a pretty weak move pool, but this Mega Evolution design looks incredible. I love the fact that it looks like it's totally radiated now. It has all these green particles all over it, and it looks like it's definitely toxic waste now, which is really incredible and kind of fits the bill with some fan theories that maybe there could be a plasma type or sort of a radiation type. That would actually be really cool if Game Freak did add a type like that and gave it now a poison slash plasma type. I think that would be pretty sick and would hopefully make Muck a lot more of a usable Pokemon in battles and competitions. Next up is Butterfree. After Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, we got Mega Beedrill, which was cool, but then Butterfree was just kind of left hanging, and this design is really amazing in particular. It also kind of seems like this Butterfree could potentially be a really high special attacker, which would be pretty cool. Mega Beedrill isn't the greatest Mega Evolution, but it does have a crazy attack stat, so it'd be really cool if, well, Mega Butterfree had a crazy special attack stat. But it's also really important that bug types get a little bit more love. They always have the benefit of evolving really early, but then they're really underwhelming in the competitive scene. So another Pokemon that would be really cool to get a Mega Evolution would be Masquerain. Masquerain is a very forgettable Pokemon in my opinion, and a Pokemon that definitely could use a buff from a Mega Evolution. So these would be two phenomenal additions in my opinion to breathe new life into some very underwhelming Pokemon. Oh boy, number 6. This is a Mega Evolution I have definitely wanted to see happen for quite some time, and that is definitely Mega Spinda. Mega Spinda, I don't even know what this Pokemon would do, but this design just got me laughing, and I love it. I think it's great. It also seems like it could potentially be really bulky. I think it would really be cool if it kept the ability Contrary, because that ability just has a ton of potential in it already, but, well, Spinda just doesn't really have that much potential otherwise. So getting a Mega Evolution could breathe some new life into Spinda, possibly make it really good in the competitive scene, and, well, either way, it could just give us some more laughs as far as its crazy design. Halfway through the list and we haven't had a single legendary Pokemon make it yet? Let's fix that right now. Number 5 definitely goes to Darkrai. Mega Darkrai would be an incredible choice, and it's already got a really cool design, but this Mega Evolution looks sick, and this is another Mega that could be really fitting for an exclusive. I mean, Darkrai is the king of nightmares, and well, we're talking about Pokemon Sun and Moon here, so this could be another Mega Stone that is exclusive to the Pokemon Moon game. And I know what you're saying, why are you so biased against Pokemon Sun? Well, it's not necessarily true, because number 4 would go to Mega Cresselia in order to counteract that exclusivity. And Mega Cresselia would be an amazing Pokemon. Cresselia has always been one of my favorite legendaries, being one of the most faithful companions in the VGC circuit. I am actually kind of scared to see how broken this thing could potentially be with its defensive boost that it would probably get. But on top of that, I feel like Game Freak missed something here. They could have easily made Cresselia a Psychic Fairy type, and well, they didn't actually do that. But well, with this new Mega Evolution, maybe that could be possible yet again. When Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire was announced, one of the first things I thought was, sweet, we are going to get Mega Milotic finally. and we didn't. Yet we did get Mega Gyarados and we don't actually have its Mega counterpart. So I really hope that they still decide to give Milotic a second chance and give Milotic an actual Mega Evolution, possibly making it Water Fairy type to counteract Gyarados' Water Dark type or Water Dragon type as it should have been. One of my favorite ghost types sadly suffers from one big downside. Its base form gets Levitate, but it gets stuck with pressure? Yeah, Mega Dusknoir could definitely fix that missed opportunity and give it Levitate back while also making it even more offensive than it already is. I love Dusknoir, it's a great Trick Room attacker, but it just kind of lacks that true offense that would really help it sweep teams, and a Mega form could possibly fix that and, well, give it a better ability than pressure. One of the Pokemon at the top of my wish list has to go to one of the pseudo-legendaries, Goodra. I love Goodra's design as is, but Goodra is sadly a very underwhelming Pokemon for me. Not only did they not give it a Dragon Fairy typing or Dragon Poison typing, which would have been incredibly cool, but it also has a very weird stat distribution. It's super specially defensive, which is awesome, but it has very weak defense, and its offensive stats are a little too balanced to make either one really stand out. So a Mega Evolution could really help fix that. Possibly rearrange some of the stats, make it maybe a little bit more fast, make it a little bit more defensive, and really give it a lot more special attack or even attack if they choose to go that route. But more importantly, please give it the poison type or the fairy type that it would love to have. It would be so cool to have Goodra have a unique combination of types instead of being just a plain dragon type. But that is definitely one of the Pokemon that I really hope gets a Mega Evolution in Pokemon Sun and Moon. And that concludes 10 Pokemon that I want to see get Mega Evolutions in Pokemon Sun and Moon. Keep in mind, the list doesn't just stop at those 10. If you want to see more, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel to see further videos. On top of that, I want to know your guys' opinions. I know it's very early, but which version are you guys planning on getting? Or if you're planning on getting both versions like me, which one do you plan on having be your main copy? For instance, I will be getting both games, but I will probably be maining Pokemon Moon because I like the theme of it a little bit more than Sun. But either way guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.